Alright everybody, welcome to Video Spotlight. My name is Taylor, and I'm the producer of the show. The things you will hear over the next hour represent the views of Video Spotlight and the people making them. All opinions and quotations in no way represent River West Radio and are the sole responsibility of the producer, guests, and callers. River West Radio is not liable for any legal issues arising from the content of this program. I hate disclosures, or disclaimers, whichever. Anyways, alright, today will be the last time that Video Spotlight will do both video games and movies. Video Spotlight will be moving to Tuesdays. I'll post a time on the Facebook page, which you can look up as Video Spotlight on Facebook. Today, Thursdays, from starting next week, will be reserved for the Gamer Spotlight, which will be done by me and my friend Z and Elena every other week, and then Z taking the other weeks. And then yeah, Tuesday, I believe from 6 to 7 as well. On the times, might be 5 to 6, one of the two, is where Video Spotlight will be getting moved. Both Video Spotlight and Gamer Spotlight have Facebook pages. Go to them, like them, don't like them, up to you. And today we have a guest speaker for the last time on Video Spotlight, for a while anyways.
Yeah.
Elena. Say hi, Elena.
Hello.
Elena, you don't have to get that close to the microphone. Alright, so, Elena, today we're here to discuss movies. What was the last movie you got to see?
Let's see, I've seen some movies. I'm not pretty sure which last movie I've ever saw.
How do you not know? How do you not know what the last movie you saw was?
Well, pretty much I've seen lots of movies because I'm not too good with memory of how many movies I saw and which one was my first and which one was my last.
Yeah, but you just watched a movie yesterday, didn't you?
No, I watched my mom play Dishonored.
Oh, okay. Well, Dishonored, for the people who don't know, is a game that just came out on Tuesday. And we will be discussing Dishonored next week on, well, Tuesday. So.
It's pretty cool.
Excuse me, next week, Thursday, because Gamer Spotlight is staying Thursday. Sorry about that, folks. Alrighty, so, well, what's your favorite movie, Elena?
See, I've seen some,
Besides Zombieland, what's your favorite movie?
What's my favorite movie? For sure not Flight, because I've seen some movies that I like and don't like. Okay,
well, what's your favorite movie? Pick one movie out of all the movies you've seen that you could watch over and over and over again forever.
Let's see.
Please don't pick Pokemon.
What? Pokemon's cool, but...
Yes, but would you really want to watch Pokemon forever? The same thing over and over and over and over again?
I've seen the Pokemon Darkrai movie. It's pretty cool. I saw it twice during the same night. I saw half of the movie first time it showed up, and then the whole thing when it showed up another time.
Alright, fair enough, I guess. Alright, so, well, what's your favorite movie? You have to have this one. Isn't there one movie that you really, really enjoy?
Let's see, there's Family Guy, Star Wars.
Okay, which one? There's 4 of them, right?
No, there's 3.
3? Oh, 3. Sorry.
Let's see, I pretty much like all 3. It's funny.
Okay, well, what's the first one called? Do you remember?
Blue Harvest.
Star Wars, or Family Guy, Star Wars Blue Harvest. Okay, so what's your favorite part of that one?
Let's see. The shut up part.
The what?
The shut up part when Luke was talking to his aunt, and then those random guys from Windows keep on saying, "Hey, you shut up."
Oh yeah. Okay, I know what part you're talking about. All right, huh?
And when like Mark Goldman was at Java, it's like, let's hope we don't die in this heat because it's really warm out here. He takes off his hood and say that.
Okay. What's the second one called?
Second one. Let's see, I forgot.
Is it the something dark side or It's a Trap?
Something dark side, I guess.
Guess. Elena, you have to know these.
Oh
You
yeah,
said they're
something dark side, yes.
You said they were your favorites.
Yeah, I haven't seen them in a while though.
Oh, wow, okay. No excuse.
I heard that.
Damn it.
Heard that as well.
Shoot. See, I can't cuss. Well, I can, actually, rather easily, but try not to post or cuss around the kids in public, anyways.
Let's see. The part in something dark side with Quaven as R2-D2 who fell in the swamp. Well, basically he was like wandering around and then he was getting strangled or something. And he said like the F word long until he landed. And there's that one part where Meg said, why don't I get in lines in this? And Peter came, followed him in his ship, and it's like, shut up, Meg. And I'm gonna do a little fart for that. Because he said Meg.
Okay. What about the third one? It's a Trap.
Let's see. They added 2 American Dad characters, Roger and Klaus. Klaus was Admiral Akbar and Roger's like some random Imperial dude.
Oh, okay. So, and those were your favorite, and these are your favorites movies?
Yeah.
Okay. I understand you like anime a lot.
Yep. I've seen Trigun, Fullmetal Alchemist, many other ones on like Adult Swim.
What? Do you have a favorite anime?
Oh, it's basically Fullmetal Alchemist probably.
Okay. For the people who are listening, why don't you tell them what anime is, just in case any of them don't know?
Anime is it means Japanese cartoon that is shown on Adult Swim Saturday nights. Or if you like to buy like any discs of any anime or seasons or movies, just go to the store and buy those animes.
Okay. Alright.
You have a choice to put in Japanese or put on subtitles. So keep them in English, put subtitles on, or just leave the subtitles off when it's on English.
Okay. Alright, fair enough. Oh wow, that sucks. Alright, so tell me, trying to think here. So okay, well, remember, this is for tonight until you get on Gamer Spotlight. This is also your show, so you can say things too.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks for letting me be on the show. And thanks for letting me be part of the show.
Elena, normally you don't have to say that till like the last 5 minutes.
Alright.
That's like 45 minutes away.
Alright.
Okay.
Get back to you.
For the record, people out there, Elena is completely incapable of blowing a raspberry.
Oh, you be quiet about that. I would say shut up next.
All right, so tell me about some other movies. Come on.
Let's see.
Faster. Go.
Resident Evil Awakening and Resident Evil Degeneration and
Have you seen the Degeneration one yet?
Yeah, on Netflix. During this one weekend, during my cousin Noah's birthday. I saw half of it. My sister and my cousin Sean saw the whole thing. It was cool. It had Leon and some like other people in there, and that.
How come you only watch half of these movies? Why are?
Because I was like walking in and I was like, oh, what are you watching? Make it say, Resident Evil Degeneration. It's pretty cool.
Oh.
Because it has all the same fire starting all over again. And Leon knows exactly what to do. He knows how to work the technology. He knows how many years it's been when the fire starts. He says it was 7 years ago when the fire started. And he basically like knows what those affected with people's weaknesses are. Their head, of course. And this one part of the movie when he had to fight some lady's brother because he ended up being like infected little like monster fiend with like a big eyeball on his elbow. And it was just getting worse until they like part when Leon finally shot him in the head. It was the same CGI stuff in video games probably.
You mean it's like digital animation?
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, basically
So you like the Resident Evil movies?
yeah, my most favorite character of all, let's see, I like the regular kinds of Resident Evil, which is the ones that were made a video game first. And then they were made out of movies. I like Leon. Only Leon.
Only Leon?
He's cool.
Why only Leon?
Look, he's like the coolest dude ever. You get to play him in every single Resident Evil video game.
Ha! Not everyone. Okay, well, maybe everyone. I don't know. I gave up after second Resident Evil game. I don't know. They just seemed exactly the same to me. And I know this is probably sacrilegious to a lot of listeners who enjoy the Resident Evil games and stuff. But when a game follows the exact same path over and over and over and over again, it kind of gets a little stale, if you will. 1 second. And so, yeah.
Oh, I heard that new Resident Evil is coming out and that Silent Hill movie is coming out. 2 years. Well, basically that new Resident Evil is done, so it's probably on Dix now. So people who have played Silent Hill, well, watch the Silent Hill movie. Or have heard of Silent Hill from anything that tells them about Silent Hill.
All right.
Watch the movie and play the game.
You know, there's a new Silent Hill movie coming out, too.
I saw it on a commercial. You just see, like a lady who just went to Silent Hill, and she has to fight, like, all of these crazy stuff. And probably I've seen the commercial, not the movie yet, so.
All right. Well, here, let me ask you something. Have you heard of a movie called Rubber?
No.
No? Okay. I've got to watch the first half of Rubber. I stopped watching it after the first half because it was a little bit tedious. I mean, it was a good movie. It was funny. It really was. So let me ask you something, Elena.
What?
Do you think a tire can kill a person?
Kind of, like, there are.
A tire not attached to a car.
No.
You don't think it can?
I don't think it can.
Then you're going to have to watch the movie Rubber. Because in the movie Rubber, oh my God, the kid was right. The killer is a tire.
It must be a truck tire or.
No, it's just a regular car tire. But what it does is that when it first gets up,
Are you trying to make me afraid of cars?
you should already be afraid of being hit by a car. No, this tire is not attached to a car. It moves by itself. And the thing is like, I don't know, psychic or something, but when it kills, the sides of the tire on the interior rim part of it vibrate. And once it reaches like a certain frequency, if you pay attention to when it kills something, whatever it is, heads explode. People, a bunny
Like
rabbit,
their
a
brains
crow.
is just like spreading around the world.
No, the head goes and just explodes. Not like with fire. Like if you put a 12-gauge shotgun to a zombie's head, pull the trigger, you know how the head just goes like that.
It just show like headpieces and stuff.
Yeah. It was a funny movie. It just kind of was slow. So you got to really be into it. I'm pretty sure it's independent film, most likely.
I don't think I like independent films, you know.
Elena, a lot of movies are independent films.
Well,
They just get a lot of sponsorship.
is it like a black and white, or is it like terrific, like old time movie? Because I do not like those kinds.
Quite possibly.
Nah, I'm not gonna like it. Because I never liked those kinds of movies. See, I like seeing ones from the 1990s. Like, you know, Indiana Jones, Star Wars, and movies from this year. And then, every year, everyone's gotta make a new movie.
All right. Okay, well, you gotta realize, like, everybody who makes these independent films are directors or producers or films. Most of them, actually, quite a few of them are probably film students. They usually turn out to be fairly good, though. Many times I've been pleasantly surprised by how good some of these independent films can be. You should give them a chance, Elena.
I should do this.
Okay, leave it alone, Elena. Stop it. Okay. So Rubber is about a tire
That is
that starts off its killing spree by rolling over a scorpion. Then it rolled over a plastic bottle.
That doesn't kill.
Then it tried to roll over a glass bottle, but it wouldn't work. So it rolled back some. Its side vibrates. Glass breaks. Then it finds a bird. The bird explodes. Then a rabbit. The rabbit explodes. And then it moves on to people. It actually is a pretty decent movie. It's an interesting concept, too, about whether or not inanimate objects have a life of their own at all.
I've seen Ghost Rider, but not the other Ghost Rider yet.
Why not?
Well, basically it was in theaters, so we couldn't afford the tickets, and it probably was expensive if it were on DVD, so.
Okay, fair enough.
So probably I might see it on TV someday. Like on FX, which is always shows on. Which is FX. Spike shows Star Wars movies.
True.
But see, they also show 1,000 Ways to Die. I do not know why they show that. Besides, they just show how many ways can people die. Jumping off a building. Or anything else that could kill them.
Right. Okay. All right, well, what about, let's see, I'm trying to think of what other movies I've recently watched. So, okay, I've been hesitant to do this, but I think I'm going to include television series in with the video spotlight thing. Kind of makes a bit of sense, in a way. So, have you seen, you've watched Walking Dead, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Which season have you seen?
I've only saw the first season. I didn't get to see the last episode of the first season.
Okay. So you've seen part of the first season?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Cool.
Not the second season yet.
Not the second season yet, though. All right. Well, what'd you think? Did you think it was good?
Oh, yeah. It was scary. Good. I saw like the commercial for the last episode of the first season. You know, that lady's little girl is infected and the sheriff had to shoot her.
Mm-hmm.
The mom was just like crying and was about to go towards her. But then she knows there's blood all over her face and clothes.
All right. Do you have a favorite episode that you liked?
Let's see. The first episode when
And wait, that was season 2.
no, the first episode of the first
No.
season 2. I thought that was
Don't play with that. Season 2. You're talking about the little girl that went missing, right?
I thought that was the last episode for the first season.
No. That is for season 2.
Oh, okay.
Ha.
Let's see the
ha.
favorite episode.
Ha, ha, ha.
And we stopped that. Stop. Oh, you stop that!
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. For real. Go ahead.
The first episode was pretty funny when the sheriff was going towards that bike, and that little zombie that has no legs, and he was like, "Oh my god!" And all of a sudden he knows, he can't touch me, so he just goes ahead and rides the bike. It was pretty funny. He thought I was gonna get him, but no, it wasn't. It was not gonna get him because it was crawling very slowly, and it's gonna die.
Well, yeah, he kills it later.
So basically, it's gonna die because it's crawling, and probably one of the walkers won't stay and step on its head.
What? Walker didn't step on that zombie's head.
No, I'm just saying, if a walker just like walks without seeing it, if they add that, I will laugh. All right?
Oh, okay.
And it just steps on one of its own kind's head. It's like, oh God, I just killed one of my own kind. And so keeps on continuing. Without not even acting like it stepped on that like dead person's head.
Mm-hmm.
If they add that, I would still laugh.
All right. Well, let's see. Have you ever heard of a TV series, British one called Survivors?
No.
Okay. Survivors, a flu epidemic hits like the whole world. And tons of people die, like
Whoa.
1% of the population lives, if that. I think it's probably
So
less.
is that like fake or real? Because I'm not even sure, but everyone's seen 9/11, right?
Well, everybody in New York did. But we're not going to discuss 9/11 because that's something that kind of annoys the heck out of me. So,
It does annoy me. It makes me cry. Seriously.
okay.
Stop it.
All right. In all seriousness, though, 9/11 involves politics. So this is not a political show. So politics is something I will be avoiding discussions of. All right. And yes, I know there's a TV show called 9/11. I think it was done by the fat guy who did the burger stuff. I can't remember his name right
When
now.
I saw one of the shows of 9/11 with Megan, I was starting to cry and told her to change the channel because I was crying.
Oh, why were you crying?
It was very sad. Those people who have died in Twin Towers are now resting in peace in heaven, watching everyone.
Ah.
And like the people who made it out, well, I hope they are just sad for those people who have died.
I'm pretty sure most of them are. Okay, well, that's political. It's not a political show. What other movies have you watched recently?
Oh, I've seen. Let's see.
Faster, Elena. Think faster. Think faster. Think faster.
Oh, we stop that. I've seen. Let's see. Oh, I've seen. Let's see. Tokyo Zombies. Well, my dad showed me Tokyo Zombies. It was one of those movies that have people talk first and then have their mouths move. Yeah, that's kind of like.
Oh, so it's dubbed. It's where like the words don't line up with how the mouth moves.
Yeah.
Okay, like a lot of animes.
No, it's not anime. It's a real version. It's based in.
Well,
it's
no,
in Tokyo.
that happens with some animes. Yeah, it really does. You didn't know that?
Didn't know. Oh, let's see.
Watch your anime, and you will know. Hello, Brian.
Please get by.
What's that?
Sure, get by.
All right, thanks. 1 second, please. Okay. So then, what else?
Let's see. I've seen the SpongeBob movie.
Mm-hmm.
The one when they had to get the crown for King Neptune. I mean, seriously, what's with the laughing mode, the laughing face and the screaming face? I mean, seriously?
No idea.
Yeah. And Flame looks like darker green in the movie than in the show. And well, basically, when that one part when SpongeBob was saying, "I'm a Goofy Goober," yeah. Patrick looked so tall. He was like wearing those lady boots, and he was dancing right behind SpongeBob. And that one part when SpongeBob stuck out his tongue and was keep on singing Goofy Goober song, and then he looks like look, he is wearing a white suit with a white top hat, and he was holding a cane and singing a different part of the song.
Okay. What else?
Let's see. What else I've seen? Let's see. The part when Playdom was getting squished by lots of people.
Alright, so you like video games more than movies, don't you, Elena?
Yeah.
Alright.
Basically, video games have more of a plot than movies.
That could be contested by some people, but we're not going to go into that argument right now. Alright, we got roughly about 30 minutes left. So, debating whether or not to take a quick break. Nah. Well, red. I gotta talk to... Okay, anyways. Alright, so... Well, let's go into video games for a bit. I tell you what, Elena.
Yeah.
Would you like to have the show to yourself for about 5 minutes?
Oh, yeah.
Where only you say anything you want about video games.
Oh, yeah. I will.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Alright, everybody, listeners. I'm going to turn you over to Elena, and she's going to school you guys on video games.
Alright.
Alright?
Yeah.
And if anybody wants to call in, they can call in. The number is 414-935-2951. Alright, come here real quick, Elena. Keep the headphones on. Alright, come on over here. Now, check it out. If the phone rings, it's because somebody called in. You push the white button right here, and that answers the call. And then that means everybody can hear it. Okay?
Alright.
And then when the call is over, you click the red button right here, and that drops the call. Okay. Now, if anybody calls and they say anything inappropriate, you immediately press the red button.
Alright.
Got it?
Yeah.
Okay, excellent. All right, it's yours for 5 minutes. Have fun. All right, knock him dead, kiddo. Just
Oh.
start talking. They can hear you. Go ahead.
Alright. Hello, everybody. My name is Elena, and I'm going to school you on video games. Video games are basically in CGI looks or different kinds. So, if you never played a video game, how about you try buy a game system and buy a video game and learn how to play it, like I do. Basically, I already have game systems. I learned how to play each game on different systems like Xbox, Wii, PS2. I played a game on PS3, so my cousin let me play on his 3DS. I played demo games and regular video games on there. let's see. I basically know how much time like video games take. Well, kind of like, but if there's like lots of save files for your game, and basically there's like that kind of level of how many save files you have, and if you even don't know how many levels there are, basically I'll tell you, like Devil May Cry basically like has like 22 levels, I guess. 29, I guess. I'm not good with memory, so let's see. Well, basically, alright. Let's see. Dead Rising might have 72 levels. Let's see. How many levels does Kingdom Hearts have? Basically like 99 or 100. You just like press any button that does anything useful, then just jump. Cause that, my friends, the jumping button doesn't always help. Cause it might get you to any kind of different situation, like any sky attacks or anything. Now the attack button is useful because you are attacking an evil dude, or if you're playing as an evil person, you're like attacking a good person. So, now, and like games that includes magic in them, sometimes those games have like the triangle button as the magic button. The square might be the magic. Sometimes X is jump, like in let's see, in like Final Dynasty Warriors. I forgot the name, so if you have any of those games, just to let you know, the X button doesn't have your attack. It's like the square button. Now, if you even pass a level in any video game, it gets harder and harder and harder. Once you're mastering the game, you're getting better and better at the game. So you have to know which buttons to press to pause, attack, or if it's like let's see, those kind of video games have you attack evil people, like stuff. Let's see. So I know how much video game works, but not all the time, because I haven't played lots of video games. I played a few video games that I know of. So we got 20 minutes left until 24 minutes left till we leave. So let's see. Video games is things to help you learn about the plots in them, how to know how to use the controller in the video game. Follow those instructions to help you with those video games, alright? See, once you even try a video game at a video game store, you still have to listen to those instructions. So, once you're done trying it out and you want to buy it, well, just go ahead, be at the main menu, press the game, press the start button, like the button that helps you start it, like new game, or if you have a save file, you basically go press continue. So you press continue and you play the game. See, if you like even open the game case and see that little piece of paper, it's a instruction book that tells you about the characters, the story, the plot, instructions, and on like the back there are notes and credits. Once you're done looking at that book, close it, and voila, you know how to play the game.
Sweet. What game were you talking about?
I was talking about how to play a video game.
Oh, okay. All right. So you're basically giving them general instructions of how to play a video game.
Yeah.
Not quite what I meant by schooling people in video games, but heck, it works. It works. All right. I'll tell you what, Elena.
Yeah.
We're gonna flip the script a little bit. For the rest of the night, or the rest of the hour, another 23 minutes, you'll get to be the DJ, and you get to ask me questions. Do you want to do that?
Oh yeah.
All right. Move closer to the microphone. Say something.
All right. Taylor. Have you even seen? Let's see. Have you ever played that? Have you ever heard of the second BioShock?
I have.
Yeah, you've heard that you get to play as Big Daddy.
Yep.
And you have to fight those big sisters and the
Wait, there's big sisters now?
Yeah. It says so in the game.
I thought it was little sister. The
Little sisters.
The little girl with the syringe.
Little sisters, the big sisters are the robots.
Oh, okay. All right, cool. Makes
Yeah.
sense. I have never played that game, though.
Yeah.
I've briefly played the first BioShock, but...
Yeah, the first BioShock has you as a survivor of a plane crash.
Correct. All right, well, go ahead. Keep coming.
Let's see. Alright. Have you even read any more Marvel or DC comics?
Video games.
Oh,
Yeah, you gotta stick with video games, Elena.
alright. Let's see. Yeah, alright. Have you ever watched anyone play, let's see, this one game, have you heard of the new Walking Dead video game?
I have indeed. I'm actually very excited about it, and as soon as I can get a hold of it, I'm going to be playing it.
Yeah,
Hopefully.
yeah, that video game has like, that animation that creeps me out. Really.
Why does it creep you out?
Oh, the zombies like look different.
Okay.
It should be CGI.
All right. Well, now you remember how I normally ask questions like, what's your favorite video game? What's the last video game you played? Blah, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's how you want to do the questions when you're asking people questions for
Alright,
when you're a DJ, okay?
What was the last video game you played?
Well, actually, the last video game I played was Dishonored.
Oh, that is cool. Yeah, I've heard of that game. It is really cool. Can't believe you have to kill rats. They don't even tell about the plague in Game Informer.
The Plague?
Yeah, the plague.
Plague. Okay. Yeah, Plague. At least you didn't call it Plague like I used to. All right. Well, it's a really simple game. It's by Bethesda. Who are the people who I believe did Assassin's Creed as well. The game is very reminiscent of Assassin's Creed, actually. The gameplay is quite similar enough to where people who have played Assassin's Creed will find a lot of familiarity with this game. And hopefully it will make things a lot easier for them. It does offer another additional thing that Assassin's Creed doesn't, which is supernatural abilities. For example, you can call forth a swarm of rats, which will attack your enemies. You can what is it called? There's one ability that's like a teleportation thing. Can't remember exactly what. Blink. They call it blink. You can slow time. You can cause gusts of wind.
Whoa, when I watched my mom play, I saw that thing in her hand. I did not know what it was.
Oh, the heart. The heart helps you find the bone charms and the runes. And then those are what give you your special abilities. The runes are what give you stuff like Call Swarm, Blink, things like that. The bone charms boost your supernatural abilities. They increase them, or they give you certain protections. For example, there's one that protects you from the rats themselves by not quite repelling them, but making it so they won't attack you unless you get really, really close to them.
Alright,
Or attack them, one of the two.
So those plague victims,
They call them weepers.
yeah, so I saw my mom play and they were like, looked like zombies.
Yeah. Give me 1 second.
So, I saw one attacking a fog.
Yep, the weepers will pretty much attack anybody in range, and so will the rats. The dogs there are dogs in this, and they're not plague infected or anything like that, like the rats are.
So they are guard dogs?
Yeah, pretty much. However, there's another ability, called possession. You can take possession of the animals in the game. So far, I've only taken possession of a rat and one of the dogs. It only works for a short time, and then but you can't attack or anything while you're possessing something. So far.
Well, that
Maybe you can later. Yeah, well, a little bit, but it gets you certain places that you normally couldn't go. As one of the dogs, you can go get past security and all that stuff. As the rats, you can get into much smaller spaces. For example, they have rat tunnels that only the rats can fit through, get you to certain areas. However, once the possession ends, you somehow, it's really weird because it's not like a true possession. It's where your body goes into the animal's body, and then when the possession time expires, you're cast out from the body. The animal's still there, but you're right there as well, instead of where you were when you took possession, which I think is kind of cool, but maybe a little unrealistic. I think a better idea would have been for them to do the possession, and then, your body stays behind, puts you at a bit of risk. You know what I mean? Otherwise, with your body gone, you can't be harmed. But if you're really possessing or mind controlling the animal, your body would still be behind. What do you think?
Oh, I think it's cool that you can possess a dog and get past the guards without being attacked. Which means you can go in certain areas here where guards are only allowed. Like the golden cat, and she doesn't recognize it's you.
The what?
Golden cat.
What's the golden cat?
Guards are protecting the golden cat.
What is the golden cat?
I'm guessing
A person?
I'm guessing the person because
Well, I haven't gotten that far in the game yet. I haven't had much time to play it. But, well, hopefully I'll come across the golden cat and see how well that goes for me.
yeah, alright. I heard you play Assassin's Creed as Ezio and Altair.
Yep. Actually, they're some of my favorite games.
And that third one has you play as someone named Connor.
Yes. Actually, I just recently got in an argument with somebody about how certain video games are exactly the same. And they posed the argument that Assassin's Creed 1, 2, and Brotherhood and Revelations are all exactly the same. Well, yes and no. The first, second, and third one are more or less the same. The general plot is pretty much the same. You got to save the world from the Templars. Well, in Revelations, however, it's a little bit different.
Well,
Because you're also in a way trying to save the world from the Templars, but you're also trying to kind of get your mind back together because it's fragmented due to the large amount of uses of the machine. I can't remember what the heck it's called right now.
Yeah. I heard in the third one that you get to fight alongside with George Washington and his army and fight against the Britons.
Well, I'm not entirely sure exactly what we'll get to do. I do know it takes place in the colonial Americas, like the original 13 colonies type thing. And since it's not out yet, obviously I haven't played it. However, it does come out, and I believe it comes out this month in October. Not entirely sure what day, but I think it might be October 28th. I'd have to look that up again. But I've got it reserved. Definitely looking forward to it. So, yeah.
All right. What about, let's see. What about Dead Island and Borderlands 2?
All right. I've played both games. Dead Island creeps the hell out of me.
Yeah, I watched someone play it.
I think that was Alex. You probably watched play it.
Yeah, we got creeped out by the electronic mixer, and I thought that was a lady zombie screeching. I thought I was gonna have a heart attack.
All right. And then let's see, Borderlands 2.
You see that psycho driving that car, but he died, and the guard didn't know when to duck because his head just banged to a sign.
Yeah, well, that happens. But no, Borderlands 2 is pretty cool. It is very similar to Borderlands 1. It's just a bit more polished, if you will. They fixed a few things that people didn't like and probably even changed a few things people did like. But all in all, it is pretty much the same thing. You're dealing with Handsome Jack, who is trying to take over the world pretty much, and you have to stop him from succeeding. Apparently they have, well, okay. If people refer to my show last week, then Z goes over the entire discussion of Borderlands 2, and so that way it'll probably be easier for the listeners to refer back to the previous show. If they go to Facebook, they can like both Video Spotlight on Facebook, which will be, like I said before, having its own show moved to Tuesdays, and it's from 5 to 6, not 6 to 7, but from 5 to 6. And then also on Facebook, we have the page for Gamer Spotlight, which will be taking over for this hour from 6 to 7 every week, Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Yeah, you get to play as a new group of Vault Hunters, and I've heard Zero has like a cool sword, and he can like disappear or go behind his enemies.
Yes. Zero is essentially the assassin in the group. He has certain abilities that let him more or less turn invisible, like a cloaking shield. He also gets a shield later on, but and yes, he does have a sword. It's a really cool sword, actually. It kind of looks like a Ninjato, and very straight blade sword, single-edged, but the edge like lights up with a blue glow and stuff. But yeah, no, pretty good game actually. I've enjoyed playing it so far.
Let's see. What about let's see. What other game we have played? Let's see. Have you played what's that one game? You played Tekken, right?
Which Tekken? I've played almost every single one. Have I played 6?
Or did you play the old ones?
I think I played Tekken 5. I believe is the last one I played.
Right,
Have you played Tekken?
No, not yet.
No? What?
I played Street
What?
Fighter.
You haven't played Tekken? Oh my god.
Not
I
yet, man.
completely and utterly disown you. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not disowning you.
I played Street Fighter. I heard they're having a Street Fighter X Tekken.
Yeah, that's what I heard too as well, actually. But what I'm really looking forward to is like Street Fighter versus Mortal Kombat.
Or Marvel vs. Capcom.
No, they have Marvel versus Capcom.
Yeah.
What I want to see is Street Fighter versus Mortal Kombat. That's what I want to see. Hopefully one day they'll have it, and I'll get to play it, and I'll be incredibly impressed as I beat the crap out of all the Street Fighter characters using a Mortal Kombat character, because as everybody knows, Mortal Kombat is way better.
Let's see. All right. What about? Have you ever heard of?
Just kidding, by the way.
Have you ever heard of Rise of Nightmares?
No, I have not. Tell me about it.
Let's see. In the Game Informer, say you have to play as a man who's trying to save his wife from some crazy dude who.
Okay. Real quick. Sorry to cut you short, Elena. Actually, we have to begin the wrap up. So because it's 6:51. And if you guys missed the show or only caught the last half, which I think was the better half since Elena took over, it'll be posted in about an hour on the Facebook page for Video Spotlight. And again, it'll be it will be both on Video Spotlight and Gamer Spotlight, both separate groups on Facebook. So go to them, like them. The shows will be posted within the hour. And yeah, so again, people are more than welcome to call. The number is 414-935-2951. Welcome all callers, all opinions. Feel free to call in, ask questions, need cheats, need codes. I'm not going to do a walkthrough because that would take up more than one show. And not to mention it, walkthroughs, the point of them is having a map. But, so if you need cheats, you need codes, whatever, call in, let me know. Need a problem solved, need a puzzle solved, call in, let me know. Ask for help. All right, everybody, if you have questions about movies, again, call in, let me know. Need to know when a movie's being released, where it's being released first. Need to know what upcoming releases might be. Let me know. Video Spotlight will always tell you what upcoming releases are for each week. The week for Video Spotlight, being as it's being moved to Tuesday, will be from Tuesday to Monday will be considered a movie week for the show. So you'll know anything between the show on Tuesday and anything coming out from there onto, well, technically the next Tuesday, I guess, because some stuff might be midnight releases for Monday to Tuesday overnight. So feel free to call in. Again, the phone number is 414-935-2951. All right, everybody, we got to sign off.
Yeah, all right.
Lena, say goodbye.
Goodbye.
All right, guys. Bye, everybody. You had a great night, and continue listening if you listen. If you don't, better start listening, or I'll come and find you. No, I'm kidding on that. But all right, guys. Everybody, have a good night. Bye.